It's everybody's favorite day. It's everybody's favorite type of video. It's cash stuffing day. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking on another video of mine. I really appreciate it. Today is cash stuffing day. We just got paid, and honestly, there is just something so therapeutic about doing these videos, and luckily they're one of your favorite videos too. So win, 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 win for all. But if this face right here is new to you, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Ryler, that stands for Rachel Eiler, and I'm on a journey to figure out my life professionally, personally, and financially. I did that backwards. I'm figuring out my life personally, professionally, and financially, because your personal life is more important than your professional life. Just saying. Priorities. New or returning, welcome. I really appreciate you clicking on the video either way. Please consider subscribing and liking and commenting, because I always love hearing from you guys. Also, we're trying to reach a little sub goal by the end of October. We'll see if we'll get there. We may. It's possible. It's possible. So please consider hitting the subscribe button below. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna stop yapping right now. Let's just get to the video. So just a little note though before we get started. I took out 10 too many singles. So I meant to take out a 10 and I took out 10 more singles. So I have a lot of singles in this pile. It is not what I meant for, but we're gonna just manage. But that's okay. I'm also really excited because I got this, I've seen so many other budgeters use this, and basically it's just an eyeshadow palette and it can hold your singles, or not singles, but all of your cash. So I'm really excited for it, and I only got it for $4 on Amazon. So if you are a cash budgeter, I highly recommend these. I'm really excited to get to use it. Okay, so $684 is what we were cash stuffing here today. Let's just count this. Oh my God, see how many singles we have? I should not have this many singles. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna deal with it. All right, so now that we have all our cash ready and aesthetically pleasing and straight in this eyeshadow palette, now turned cash palette. Wow, it's the cash palette. I really like that. Anyway, okay, can you tell I've had a lot of caffeine today? We are gonna be starting as normal, emptying any of our binders, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm pretty sure there is nothing in this binder. It kind of was a harder week than usual. I don't really have a reason why. I think it's just, I started my new work schedule. I, was running around a lot more, and I think, I don't know, I definitely gave myself a little less for my grocery budget. I think that was kind of where I ran into some issues, but it's a new week. It's a new pay week, so that's fine. We're adjusting to it. So there is nothing in groceries. There's nothing in gas. I'm actually just going to go through this. I don't think there's anything in any of these. Home always has something in it. That's fine. Shopping. No. There's a little in coins. Wow. I also really need to redo this envelope. We do have some coins, so that's good. So let's empty out our coin, our change. And just put that. Wow, there's a gnat in my office. Okay. So starting with the clean binder, we are going to be doing groceries. I am giving myself way more than I typically do, mainly because I do have a dinner party this weekend that I have to go out and still get stuff for. I also have a long weekend. So whenever I have a long weekend, I do go down to Trader Joe's because it's a little farther from where I live, and I pretty much stock up. So I think I'm going to get all of my groceries, or at least most of them, at Trader Joe's because I don't get to go often. So I kind of want to stock up a little bit more. So I am going to do 100 for that. So let's do a 50, 20, 40, and what? I just grabbed the wrong thing. 2 20s. Ooh. Okay, maybe I'm not really happy with this cash palette. Okay, it's just an adjustment. It's fine. And then a 10. Okay, we have 50, 60, 80, 100. Okay. Gas, I'm also putting a little bit more towards because I'm going home to New York and I'm driving this time instead of flying. So gas prices have been going back down a little bit. They went back up a few times this week actually. So I'm not too nervous, but I'd rather be prepared than not prepared. So we're gonna just put 60 in. No, we're gonna put 65. We're gonna put 65. Just to be safe. Like I said, I typically do 50 and 25 gets me pretty much through the week. So let's just do 65. And like I said, anything left over, I'm just going to be using it the next pay period because that's when I'm going to New York. So it kind of works out. 20, 40, 60, 65. I'm going to New York. I'm very excited for my friend's wedding. I've mentioned it a few times in these videos. She's one of my good friends from college, and she's getting married. So I'm going home to New York and I'm going for a long weekend. So originally I was just going to fly in for the day, but my work schedule was able to figure itself out. So I could go pretty much like Thursday to Monday, which is pretty awesome. I haven't been to New York for that long in quite a while. Okay, so we are skipping eating out. We're also skipping coffee. I'm giving myself the challenge to just stick it at home because I'm traveling, because I want to save more money for my New York trip home. So we are going to be skipping these two, which is fine. This is harder. This one is harder than eating out, but that's fine. We have coffee at home. We can just make it at home. Personal care, we are also skipping because I don't need anything. Home, we are going to put $5. I do need some cleaning supplies soon, so that's typically what home is for. Also, I need a new curtain rod because I got new blackout curtains, so that is what we're working towards. Shopping is also going to get $10. Weekend fun, we are putting $5 back in. I'm just going to pull 5 singles here because I accidentally took out that extra 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't want to like have just one envelope with like 10 singles in it. So we're just going to split it up. Okay, and that is it for the variable expenses. Moving to my sinking funds, which I actually have to make an envelope. I'm missing one. I made a car insurance envelope because I just paid off my car. I have a really cool deal and I'm so thankful for it with my parents that when I bought my car, they would cover car insurance until I paid it off, until I paid the car off, that is. And so I paid off the car, so now I'm back to paying car insurance, which is fine. It's been really helpful to not have to spend that extra money on top of my car payment, so that's been good, but it's time to pay the piper. So I will be making a envelope for that. So I'm gonna have an extra like $60 just lying around, which is fine. I'm gonna make the envelope today. I just didn't have time before this video to make one because it's a busy weekend. So anyway, okay, so let's sinking funds. Okay, so the sinking funds now, we're starting with 1 month ahead. I kind of talked about this again in my budgeting video. I am picking a bigger number this time because the last few times I've been picking smaller numbers, which is fine and great and dandy, but I really just don't want a bunch of 95s, 90, 100s hitting me in the face when I get towards the end of this savings challenge. So this time I'm going to be doing $80. Ooh, I just dropped that. Let's color in. Yeah, there's only 180 on here. All right, $80. So let's do a 50 and 60, 80. 20, 30, 80. All right, and let's pull those other ones out and see how much we have this time. We are getting somewhere, like if you think about it, like, I mean, we're not halfway by any means. I feel like once we hit 1.5 rows will be kind of halfway. I really also should consider consolidating this, but all right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 170. 170 in 1 month ahead. Hey, it's getting somewhere, right? I mean, if you think about 170, I guess that is like, that's my Orange Theory gym membership right there for a month ahead. So that's a way to put it in perspective, right? I really do need to consolidate this up because it is getting thick in here just with the 170. Okay, moving, we are not prioritizing this right now. We are still stuffing it because I don't want to just, this would be like the 3rd week or 2nd week that I don't stuff this all the way, and I really don't want to get in the habit of not contributing something to it. And you guys know that I have said this in the past, like, even if you can put $2 towards something, I think that really does matter. And so from that perspective, I'm only going to be putting 20 in here today. It's just what I can afford right now. So we should have $220 in here. So 120, ooh, these bills are new. 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 20, yeah. So it's fine, like we're getting somewhere, and this is not, like we want to save 4,100 with this challenge. I have still a whole year to do that. Like I'm not moving. I just hit my 1-year anniversary in Michigan. We are not too, like, I just keep dropping that. I'm just going to make a note that I put 20 here. You can't really see it, but we still have a whole year to, you know, like to still kind of get this done. So it's not that big of a deal. I think by spring, if I'm not halfway towards my goal, I should really start worrying. But it's fine for now. Next, we have oil change, which is actually coming up this weekend. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. And it is I'm kind of happy that I was able to get a little further. With it because I know it's going to cost more than I want it to be. So I need not just an oil change. I need the tire rotation. I need a new battery. One of my brake lights is out. I'm sure they're going to find something else wrong with it. So I'm just bracing myself for like a $400, $300 visit to Honda, essentially. So it's, you know, it is what it is, but we are going to be contributing a little bit more than my normal. Originally, I think I was going to do like 75 or 80 or something like that. We are going to contribute 100 to it. So I'm just going to take this 100 and just do it right away. So 100, 150, 170, 190. Is that right? $20, $40. Yeah, 190. So we're just under 200 right there, which is fine. This will definitely pay for the car, I'm not in Boston, for the car battery. Hair, we are skipping because we are all set on this. My haircut is next week. Oh my gosh, next week. Furniture, we are also going to be putting $10. I found a desk that I want. It's over $150 though. So I just really slowly but surely will start setting this up. If I get a new desk, this whole filming setup will also look different, which is kind of what I want. I want like an L-shaped desk. And so I can have like my filming space, and then I can also have my work area. But slowly but surely. We are putting 25 in wedding. Okay. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we should be all set for wedding. I believe the wedding is in 2 weeks. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Perfecto. Okay. Christmas is getting 13 this time. Again, just putting a little something. I kind of also been dodging this one. a bit. So, and we're, oh my God, like guys, we're at the end of September, which is insane. So I want to make sure I am contributing this because before you know it, November is going to be here, and that's typically when I get all my Christmas shopping done. Also, so exciting. I am finally, after many, many years, going home to New York for Christmas. I cannot tell you the last time I was there. It's been forever between moving around, having to work on Christmas. This is also like my first time off in a long time to have Christmas and be able to spend it with my family. So I already booked my flight without a thought. I didn't even budget for that flight. It's fine. We're going to figure it out later. I just put it on a credit card, but to me, that was so much more important than and honestly too, I got the flight pretty cheap for the holiday. So not only that, but I have the Friday off as well. I have the Monday off. So it's just gonna be a long weekend in New York, and I'm so excited because New York, not only do I get to see my family, but Christmas in New York is one of my favorite things that just brings me so much joy in this world. So I'm so excited. Anyway, we have 13 adding to the Christmas pile. And that's the other thing, is that like I feel like I want to splurge more on Christmas this year because I'm going home and I get to see my mom and my dad, and I haven't been able to spend Christmas with them in forever, and I'm just so excited. 20, 30, 40. Ooh, what? 20, 40. What am I doing? See, I'm too excited. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, $68. I'm hoping by the end of November I have way more. So I think I might also start prioritizing this one a little bit more and prioritizing gifts a little bit less, which, speaking of, we are already skipping. Credit card is going to get 30. Because now we have that $400 flight to pay off. Student loans are going to get the typical 75. So in total for student loans, we have 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 215, 220, 225. Awesome. Again, I don't really have a goal. I'm still also, that's the other complaint I have, still can't get into my student loan account. So I feel like if you just can't get into your student loan account, it should be automatically forgiven. I think that sounds great, don't you? Emergency is going to get $4. 2, 3, 4. So now we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 in emergency. And then my rolling and saving $1 challenge isn't getting anything because we didn't have anything left over in our binders this week. So that is it for my sinking funds. Or you know what we forgot, and I'm gonna make an envelope for it, but I haven't yet, is my car insurance. That is gonna get 60. So I'm gonna take 50 and 10 for my car insurance. And I'm just going to put that to the side because, again, I have to make an envelope for it, but I don't want it in here. So, okay, she is thick, guys. Oh my God, look at that. That's crazy. Okay. I do have a lot of categories in there though. Okay, next to the thinnest binder of them all is my travel binder. Again, I am saving up to go to Hawaii next year, which I'm really excited for. I'm going for my 25th birthday with my mother. This is honestly one of my favorite things I've ever made. I just really love the foil. I do have to re-put, I had Adventure is Calling on the side here. I have to redo it because I didn't really like where I placed it, and I tried to replace it and I didn't like it. So I have to redo it altogether because I started ripping things. But anyway, into the travel binder, it is the speed round, the lightning round. Of the 4s. Today, every single envelope except the travel envelope, because again, that's just my general one, is getting $4. So let's just do that quickly. All right, and that is it for the travel binder. And then last but not least, we have the Monster Savings Challenge 10K. I'm really hating and loving this at the same time because, again, it is hard when you are trying to do some of the bigger numbers. But again, like, it really just takes planning, right? It just takes budgeting, which is what we're here for. So this week I am doing 2 envelopes. I am going to do a small number and a big number. So the first one I'm going to do is $2. Pull it right in the back. And I'm just going to put my last 2 singles into here. Okay. And then the other we're going to do is 60, I think. There it is, 60. And we're just going to be taking the last 50 and my 2 5s. And here we go, $60 going into another envelope. I don't know where I got it from, so I feel like I just need to shove it back in here somewhere. Okay, that's that. And let's mark this off. Honestly, like, I know this challenge is not supposed to happen overnight. And like, I think that's the big thing is like, patience is so required. I'm part of a budgeting Facebook group. And like, there was a girl who said like, you know, I caved in to pay off part of my debt with my 10,000 when I wasn't done with the challenge. Like, I'm halfway, but like, I felt weird about like not paying off the debt and just when the money was just like sitting there, which I completely get. I really do. And I don't know if I'm going to get to that point or not, but you know, I don't know. We'll see. I really, though, like, I have plans for the 10K. I just know I definitely want to pay off the credit card, and I definitely want to try and contribute as much to my Hawaii fund before next year. So we shall see. But 3 envelopes down. We have 97 left. Progress. It's progress. So maybe next week we'll pick a big number, like a big number. Like maybe we'll get like 200 out of the way. Who knows? And that's it for cash stuffing. I really appreciate you again if you stick all the way through. I hope you're learning something in these videos. If you are, let me know how it is going. I do have a couple comments from you guys saying that these videos are really helpful, and truly it means so much to hear that what I am going through myself, I'm not alone in. And I mean, I always knew I wasn't alone in finance issues and figuring out how to budget better, but knowing that other people are on their own journey and relating to what I have to say, it really does mean a lot. So I appreciate you commenting. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate you just watching. It really does mean a lot to me. Make sure you are subscribed, you are liking this video, and turn on those bell notifications too so you know whenever I post. And while you're at it, go give me a follow on my Instagram. I do post quite regularly there as well, just about not just budgeting, but my actual life and the behind the scenes of how I apply the budget to my life. So make sure you are following me and doing all of the things. Until next time, I'll see you then.